Our next presenters are from Canada, and this is Samira and Sparrow. And they're in 5th and 6th grade. Are they here? Yes, we are. Oh, this is great. Let me unmute Sparrow. Great. So,
hello.
What I'd like you to do is to introduce yourselves, okay, and talk. And your presentation title is Green Scene, a STEM-inspired entrepreneurial venture. Ooh, this is going to sound really exciting. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Samira. Sparrow and I are the management team for Green Scene. I'm excited to participate in Business Day because I think it is a great opportunity for us to be risk takers and innovators. This year, we are supporting Ecuador and the Pillar of Education. Our company has created a mission statement, logo, company name, along with some research on the charities WE, UNSDG, and UNCRC. We also completed job applications and practice for our interviews when preparing to take on different roles within our company. Each student in our team received by mail a STEM kit to build a prototype of our product concept, which was based on blueprints that we designed on Google Drawings. Each student in our team, we developed a company website on Google Sites to showcase all our learning to our potential customers and community. As a company, we were engaged in the inquiry process for our research areas. The UN Sustainable Development Goals, also known as the UN SDGs, replaced the Millennium Development Goals, MDGs, which started a global effort to tackle many global issues in the year 2000. As a world community, we made a lot of progress, but much more is needed to be done, which is why the UN SDGs were born. There are 17 goals with targets for the world to reach by 2030. The Green Scene is spreading awareness on UN SDG number 4, quality education, and number 15, life on land. Through our virtual reality experience, our goal is to show people where in Toronto pollinator gardens can go. We will also be hoping to build pollinator planters where we will plant bee-friendly flowers and herbs. The UN Conventions on the Rights of a Child were born on November 20th, 1989. Our company is looking at Article 24. As a company, we believe that we need to be advocates for our environment and inform others how they can help. We Organization is a Toronto-based charity that is globally recognized. They believe in empowering communities to lift themselves out of poverty through a holistic, sustainable development model called We Villages. All companies participating in the entrepreneurial venture called Business Day will be spreading awareness and raising funds for We Organization and the Pillar of Education in Ecuador. We developed a VR experience and tour creator for the community to learn about why bees are important pollinators. Cedarville Park is a great place for bees and other pollinators to go. Although it does have a lot of concrete and human-made structures, there are also lots of possible places for pollinator plants. Why are bees so important? Bees are predominant pollinators, pollinating a third of the food we eat and 80% of flowering plants. Pollination is crucial because many of our vegetables, fruits, and the crops that feed our livestock rely on it to be fertilized. So without it, we could go hungry. Here's Hillcrest Park, Witchwood Barns, and Christie Pits. Now I'm going to pass it on to Sparrow, who will be talking about the design thinking process.
You need to stop sharing.
Oh, yeah.
The design thinking process is an iterative process of providing needs and solving problems. The design thinking process is not a linear process. And when you are at one stage, you might go back and change something. It will allow us to create our product while solving a problem. Empathy. Empathy is Interacting is interacting and with people to find out a common problem. You empathize with them and figure out what they are having trouble with and what their needs are. The problem our company wanted to solve is helping the bee and pollinator population. Define the problem. Defining the problem is when you look at all the problems from the empathize stage and choose which one you want to solve. You find trends and patterns to know a problem. Then you brainstorm solutions. We looked at all the problems that we wanted to solve, but we narrowed it down to helping pollinators have access to food and helping increase the pollinator population. Iteration. Iteration is generating ideas for a solution to the problem, which leads to a prototype. The ideation stage provides fuel for the prototypes. You might also sketch, draw, or create a digital version of ideas for a solution. We brainstormed ideas that could help the pollinator population, and our idea was to plant bee-friendly flowers so pollinators can now have a habitat and food. We're also creating a VR experience that will teach people how important pollinators are. Each student received a STEM kit to help us build our prototype. Prototype. Prototyping is when you create a prototype of what you want the end solution to possibly look like. You'll most likely be creating multiple because most ideas will not work out. Perseverance is important in this stage because you can't get discouraged if one idea does not work. We are currently creating prototype planters where we'll plant the flowers in a VR world where people can interact. Test. Testing is when you choose your final prototype and get users to give feedback. After you get some feedback, you will create a better prototype. The testing will happen when you're planting flowers and herbs in our garden. And these are some designs for a planter. The first one did not work out, but we eventually designed it into this. We'll also be using the microbit to help test the moisture levels of the soil to ensure our plants are healthy. Our company is planning to use this microbit to help our pollinator garden grow better. The microbit will allow us to see the moisture levels in the water and see whether we should add more or less water. This will help us keep the plants alive and healthy because some plants may need more or less water. The microbit is very useful in many ways, and we decided to use it to add an innovative twist. And that's it. Any questions?
Yes, I do. That was very good. That's an excellent presentation. You have some good presentation skills. You talked about your first version did not work. And I believe that when things don't work, it's very important to know why. So can you explain what didn't work out with that first version?
Well, when I was first trying to create it, the materials, when I was trying to put it together, it was too big, so it did not hold together and it wasn't stable. But when we went and we figured out ways to make it more stable, like staggering the wood, so that way it's more stable and it doesn't fall over and break apart.
Very interesting. Very good. So do you planning to move on from here, or are you completely done, or is there another step that you'll be doing?
Well, this is all of our presentation for you.
No, I understand. So now you're done. You gave a presentation and now you don't do anything after that?
No.
Nothing?
I don't understand the question.
No, the question is, you've given a wonderful presentation about what you are doing.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
What are you going to do tomorrow?
Oh, well, we're going to continue working on business day, and we're going to keep working on our companies and finishing our products and services.
In what way?
Well, we have virtual meetings with our companies to talk about which goals we're supporting, which articles. We talk about building and prototyping and the design thinking process. So we're going to continue with that.
Great, great. That's what I was hoping for. I didn't want to think that you were done. That's it. Now you're close the book and never go any further. That was very good. Let me just see. There's all kinds of stuff coming on here. Boy, you have fans all over the world. You have no idea. I'm reading some of these comments, and it's very, very impressive. So, I mean, part of the problem, the reason we're doing this is because when you do a project like this, I'm sure your mother says, oh, that was very good. But now there are total strangers who think you are doing an excellent job, and that counts for a lot more. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. Good luck on your next project. Good luck on talking with your partners and making things happen in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.